A Revealing Kiss, a MariChat Fanfiction. Writing prompt. Post-reveal, Chat gets really shy around Ladybug, and finally, Ladybug gets a little bit of confidence and flirts with him. Chat didn't realize that Marinette had seen him de-transform into Adrien Agreste yesterday. Ladybug didn't realize that Adrien had seen her de-transform into Marinette Dupain-Chang the day before. And now the two of them were sitting on top of Notre Dame, in silence, neither one knowing what to do or say. "So," Chat began, looking out into the city. "It looks like it was just a false alarm." Yeah," Ladybug said, tucking some loose hair behind her ears. She waited a moment in anticipation of one of his puns, but he was oddly silent. "Anyway, so, Chat began. I'm sure you have, some big biology project to do or something, so we should probably split." Ladybug looked at him in disbelief. He would usually try to coerce her into doing something together. Was Adrien worried about not getting Mrs. Mendelev's assignment done on time? "What? Are you not feline well, Shanton?" she teased. Ladybug felt her face heat up as she made the pun, but continued to stare Chat down. To her surprise, his cheeks turned pink, and he turned away to scratch his nose. She paused as she waited for him to retaliate with a joke of his own, or perhaps rub his head on her arm in the excitement of her rare joke. But he continued to stare out into the city. "Chat? Is something wrong?" She placed her hand on his cheek to pull him towards her. She was melting on the inside, but her partnership with Chat comes before her feelings for his alter ego. Yeah, I'm fine, Princess. Thank you." She took a sharp breath as he used the nickname reserved for her civilian self. "Well," she forced a laugh, "that's a new nickname. Trying to shake things up a bit, Shanton?" He began stuttering in embarrassment. "Sorry, you just reminded me of someone for a moment, Ladybug." "Really? Who?" She knew the answer, but this was a chance to know what Adrien Agreste thought of her. "Just this girl who, lives above a bakery." "Really? What's she like?" Chat wasn't sure how to respond. Surely Ladybug knew that he was referring to her. What could he possibly say about her that she didn't already know? He sighed. "She's probably my favorite person. Next to you, of course." "Really?" Ladybug raised her eyebrows in... "Really?" Ladybug raised her eyebrows in surprise. "What do you like about her?" She's confident, like you, but has a shy side. She's playful and feeds me sometimes. The cookies her father makes are the absolute best. You should try them sometime." "That sounds nice." "You know what? I really gotta go. I'll catch you next time, Melby." "Yeah, I'll see you then." Marinette flopped down on her bed, flustered from her day when she realized a pair of green eyes through her window. "Chat!" she exclaimed. "What are you doing out there?" "I wanted to see you, Princess." She swallowed at the nickname, realizing it was her crush behind the mask. What's going on? What would he tell Marinette that he wouldn't tell Ladybug? He climbed in and stood in front of her, taking her in. "How do you..." he began. "What do you think of me, Marinette?" She felt her cheeks burn. Something was different than usual. He was serious and a bit fragile. "What do you mean?" She forced herself to smile. He didn't answer. His gaze was hot, and she felt herself melting underneath it. He took a few steps towards her and pulled her into his arms. "What do you think of me, Marinette?" he whispered. Marinette couldn't process what was happening. She had never been in such an intimate position before, save for being Ladybug and working with Chat. "You, make me laugh. A lot," she blushed. "Yeah?" He cupped her chin and pulled her gaze into his. You're, she began to stutter. "You're always trying to help others, even those who go unnoticed. Like the security blanket you gave to the kid after the last Akuma attack. Or how you evacuate all of the elderly women and children first." "Marinette?" "Yes?" He moved in closer as Marinette's heart beat fast, synchronizing to her thoughts. "He's going to kiss me," she realized. He looked down and pressed his hand to her lower back, sending a heat wave through her body, as the other moved from her chin to the nape of her neck. He pulled Marinette in, hovering his lips just above hers for a moment. It felt like an eternity later, but all too soon as he pressed her lips to his, sending an electric shock through her body. She forgot how to breathe for a moment as her toes curled and she reached up to intertwine her fingers through his hair. He broke away from her slowly, refusing to open his eyes until they were apart. He was out of breath like she was, and his hair was disheveled from her aggressive hold. "I'll see you tomorrow, Ladybug," he whispered, sliding onto the windowsill and slipping out into the night, leaving Marinette to collapse on the floor in bewilderment.